In the last video, we made a transition diagram to detect the sequence 110.
And now we will continue by making a state transition table to this Moore diagram. So what do you need in the table? You need the current state, the next state with the different inputs, input equaling 0 and input equal to 1. And you'll finally need the output. Now before we start filling out this table, let's mark what we need. The current state. Which current states do we have? Which states do we have? We have S0, we have S1, we have S2, we have S3. Now in a table you could write S0 to S3, but that is not preferred. We want to encode them in binary. So we want to have them in a language that can later be translated into a circuit. That is why instead of S0, we will write 0, 0. Now why 0, 0? Because let's say we have 0. Then for S1, we'll have 1. For S2, oh shit, we run out of digits. And that is why. So here we have 0, 0. Here we have 0, 1. And for S2, we will have 1, 0, and for S3 we will have 1, 1. Basically these are the binary numbers corresponding to the numbers 0 to 3. So now let's go ahead and fill in these current states 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. Now what you will do is you will check the outputs like a Chad, okay? You will snipe them out of this fucking diagram. Well, you might say, where do I find the outputs? You find them right next to the states. Right here. This is the output for S0. So simply, we're just going to write 0 here. That's it. We're done. That's it. What about S1? 0. Very simple. What about S2? 0. Oh my god, that's it. That's it. S3, 1. Boom. Now what is left is the next state. Now for this one, we need to check if the input is 0, to which state do we go next? And if the input is 1, to which state do we go next? Now let's say we are at state 0, 0. If we press 0, you see that we're not changing anything. We go back to state 0. So the next state is going to be 0, 0. Now what if we press 1? If we press 1, we will go to state 1, which is represented by 0, 1. So here we will have 0, 1. Now we are at state 1 right here, state 1, and if we press a 0, we go back to state 0. So right here we have 0, 0 representing state 0. But what happens if we press 1? We will go to state 2. If we press 1. So right here we need S2, which is 1, 0. Now we do the same for state 3. If we are, or sorry, it's state 2. If we are at state 2 and we press a 0, we go to state 3, which is 1, 1. So here we will have 1, 1. And if we press a 1, we will stay in the current state. So we will stay in 1, 0. Now, lastly, if we are at state 3, we press a 0. I just noticed that I'm missing a 0 right here. So if you press a 0, you will go to state 0. That is why here we will have 0, 0. And if we press 1, we will go to state 1. So we will go to 0, 1.